Hello and welcome to Upcasters, group of us playing some D&D on the high seas and having some fun. No announcement except for go check us out on YouTube. We've got a Vecna one shot and review of the Don't Say Vecna game that Robbo, wherever he is down that way, DM for us on Sunday. It was a bit of a hoot. We clapped some Vecna cheeks. And we gave our review at the end of what we thought of the one shot. And yeah, it was good fun. We had a blast. Uh, and if you could go like and follow us on our YouTube at Upcasters, just Upcasters, that would be great. But other than that, we've got no other announcements, so let's get into it. So where the courtiers of the coin left off last time, they successfully completed their daring raid on this harbour shipyard front that one of the gangs of Neverwinter was using. Um, After some sneaky action by Jack Rackham and our druid Tuk Tuk, they were able to capture the captain and secure him in a room quite successfully and silently without alerting anybody. Upon this happening, with a very skillful shot, um, Tacitus was able to set a fire to the bar area that the other grubs were chilling, and thus started combat. After a bit of a swing and a ding and a lot of dead gang peoples, they were victorious. They found some loot, some cannons, some art, some drugs, all the
Very
drugs.
pale.
And they set free a quite intelligent, helpful giant who was kind of
Oh,
their.
intelligent.
It was pretty clever, yeah. He knew what extortion was and that you guys were about to extort him, so he, got out of there. Um, yeah, so the group also found the skeleton of a ship. Well, not the skeleton, the bottom half of a ship, the boat part without the mast and the sails, and promptly started to load some of the stuff up into it in an attempt to hide it and eventually get it from the authorities when they arrive. So that's where we will kick it off. It's probably about 3 or 4 in the morning. This you can see the barest of sun starting to rise um, to the east. Of course, here's the coin. What would you like to do?
We were just waiting here for old mate. Hey, the
Yep.
lady. Yeah, yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start taking all the bodies and piling them up, not out of the way, but just kind of in a co-located spot. Maybe like uh, down on the here, so we either when Graysell comes, kick him into the water, or just do whatever we want to. So just behind this crane here on the pier, we'll start putting all the bodies in the one place.
Easily done. As you begin to go through them, I'd say as a part of your search, when you guys search through them, you were able to you moved them down all at the same time. Um, Anything else? And just to clarify, you took majority of the stuff from the loot downstairs, like all the cannons and art and gold. Did you leave any of the other? What did you leave? Is probably a better question.
Left.
With the guns and everything.
Yeah, I think besides like some of us taking and swapping out like our guns for the better looking ones, and then just replacing the ones we took with ones found on the dead people. We left all the guns. Basically, anything that wasn't meant for a ship, we didn't take, except for like coin, the money, and then the magic items.
Okay, cool.
All
Is
the ship stuff we moved onto the ship.
Yep. And just to confirm, you guys did try to hide that on the ship, like you put it at the bottom and stuff.
Just the drug crates we tried to hide. Just the illegal stuff we tried to hide.
stuff we think we could fence off.
The stuff we could fence off we tried to hide, but the cannons and stuff we just
Yep. And the artwork as well. You tried to hide that in the ship as well. Correct.
I think so. Maybe. Captain?
Yeah. Yep. We would have hid that as well. Same with all the loot
Right,
He
cool.
says full of confidence.
that we don't have on us. Anything that we could put in any bags of holding would go in bags of holding. Everything else would go on the ship.
Now these paintings are like
Yeah,
massive ones.
but everything else from underneath, like any loot and stuff.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you got the 4 paintings, the 9,000 GP, the 1 crate of liqueur, worth around 200 GP, the 1 drug tea crate, which is worth 800 GP, and then we've got the tobacco crate as well, worth about 80 GP. Excellent. Was there any other pressing matters that you guys wanted to do, or while you're waiting, or are you just wanting to wait out the time until sunrise?
Is Jaquel awake or is he full out?
He's out cold. He was beaten, bruised, and then I think put some leaves in his mouth as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
he no.
I'm gonna bring a crate over somewhere on the docks to sit on, and then I'm gonna bring Jaquel out and just have him like on his knees, and then face down the ground, and use him as a footstool, and just wait for
Jesus.
Celica.
Lovely. We are fantastic people.
And the fire's out and everything.
Yeah, correct. So the marquee itself was kind of like it burnt quite quickly, so it didn't have time to really burn other stuff for it to catch it around. So it's just a bit smoky in that area, but the fire isn't spreading wildly.
Yep. Perfect.
And how much time roughly is it till like sunup?
Probably around 2 hours or so.
Okay. I'll kind of get the gang around as well, and we'll start going through all the notes and stuff that were on Jaquel's desk, and then we'll start like trying to piece of information we can too from those.
Definitely.
Alrighty. Well, give me an investigation check as you guys are sitting around on the docks at this point. You got a few crates out, and you start to go through what you've found.
I'll help Captain point out things.
I don't think I'm the best person for this, but okay. That was the investigation.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, rogue.
Ooh, 16.
16. Okay, so the first half an hour, it's pretty good, pretty good. So the first half an hour you spend looking through it, you ascertain that this is one of the Fire Knives' main kind of hubs where a lot of their central kind of drug running comes through. Within that half an hour, you do learn of their second location, which is in the city of Yatar. Quite a prominent place, and it's under the guise of a local music house, so kind of like a performing center. Called the word Slinger Bar.
The word Slinger Bar.
Yeah. Yep. I'll probably Bentley and Tyler. Give me a history roll. Just see if you know this place.
A 9.
12.
With a 12, you've heard of it. It is like quite I guess not famous, but well-known place where a lot of bards go to practice and perform their poetry and their bards and their epic tales and stuff. So it's kind of like a bard community center. But it is also, you've just learnt, a front for the Fire Knives.
Yeah, I know this place is kind of a bougie practice place for a lot of bards. Reciting poetry, testing out songs, all that kind of shit. Pretty well known, but not the most famous place in the world. If you're in the right circles, you'll know it.
Be worth checking out if we ever get around the area.
Apparently so.
While we're looking through everything, do we find anything about the lady that was here?
Hold on, I've still got some other stuff to bring up.
Yep.
Just with the first half an hour. Okay, so within that first half an hour, you're also able to find that a lot of the business that that this group is going through and going towards is going to someone called the Sea King. Also known as the Pirate King, also known as the Pirate King of the Black Armada.
And by lots of business, do you mean that they're giving lots of money to him, or he's the one doing the running?
Weapons.
They're giving lots of weapons to him?
Yeah, a lot of any weapons that the Fire Knives are able to capture, steal, smuggle, whatever, is being sold to the Sea King.
And does it have like ledgers of what they've sold him, or just like little bits and pieces that we can put together
This
to
is
know
just
that?
little bits of pieces.
Yeah.
No good criminal is going to keep a ledger of who, how much, and what they're selling.
Well, if it's like a secret ledger, like
So yeah, that's what you are able to pull from that for the first half an hour. Is there anything else? Oh, sorry. So we'll do another investigation check for the next one.
Oof.
Am I able to help to see if anything I find can like link up with what I might have already known from the Fire Knives from when I used to work with them?
In terms of
To see if like any rumors I might have heard while I was there, and then I can like get some of like some dealings that might have been going on or whatnot.
in terms of what you learnt, no, you weren't there long enough, and you weren't talking to the right kind of people for like this big scale stuff. In terms of like little rumors within town of like potential, there's a bank that some of the lads that you're working with wanted to hit, but outside of like the immediate Neverwinter City, you were just talking. You weren't talking to the higher ups kind of vibe.
Yeah, okay.
Are we all rolling investigation?
yeah, how are we doing this?
Just go either one person roll with advantage or two people can roll. Actually, go everyone roll. Everyone's kind of chipping in.
Give my
Comes a fat +1.
11.
Sam.
14.
7.
Zoom in with my spectacles for a 23.
Okay. I might have already told you this. What current information do you have about the Sea King? Just so I'm not...
Unless I missed something, not a lot.
We don't know his name, but we know he's a force to be reckoned with. He has a fucking terrifying ship.
Yeah,
Hmm.
with the cannon on the front of it. Huge.
Did I tell
Yeah.
you whereabouts that was?
I think
Yeah,
maybe
I think
Jack
Oyama?
Xanthia might have known.
Yeah.
East of the... I should have fucking fixed that up. Yeah, controls Oyama.
Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah. So Oyama is like the island. but the actual town that is on it, that where his terrifying ship is called Driftwood.
Oh,
How do you spell that island?
IOMA.
and how big is this town?
Give me. Oh yeah, you'd probably know. So it's probably about 10,000. It's large. It wouldn't be. It's probably about 1/4 of the size of Neverwinter. So it's large. There's a lot of people there, but you wouldn't call it as a major city. Developed
That's
town.
true.
And is there other towns on the island?
Not that you know of.
Okay. Did Axel happen to find anything about the lady?
About the lady, no business with the lady. However, actually, give me a history check for. Sorry, the town where his big ship is on is called the Oima town. I've given you the misinformation. Forget about Driftwood.
Forget about where?
Nice.
Really went all out in the names for this place.
Yeah. Yeah. But what you are able to find is some of the associates that have been working for the Seeking and that he's done deals with. So whenever it's like he's sold some merchandise, it has been one of these captains of these ships that has picked up the things. So you find one called one is called Captain Scummer. Jack, give me a insight check.
What about me?
Scammer.
No, this is for other stuff, but just an insight check.
My insight is actually not bad. It's not really. +3, 9.
You see a certain name on it, Mr. Warren, or Captain Warren, like right at the bottom as one of the dealings. Jarl Bluebeard is one. The Storm Herald and the Storm Maiden is another. Captain Dirge. And that is all.
Do I recognize any of the names?
Yeah, a lot of them. These are what you'd consider pirate lords. They have, like the Sea King's got his things. These guys would probably have like maybe a fleet of 2 to 3 ships. They have their own kind of territory, usually their own hideout, their own kind of areas where people know that they're in charge, but they all answer to the Sea King.
So these are like his generals. Is that what you're...
Pretty much, yeah. That's what you're getting here.
It's like Santi's like saying out the names. It's like they're coming out loud. I'm just gonna do Tacit to look when Jarl Bluebeard comes up and sees kind of what his reaction is.
Jarl Bluebeard. Sure, give me an insight check, I guess.
13.
13. What do I roll?
What are you running? What is your?
Hold on. I'm not going to tell you what this is, but I'm just going to roll it. Stone face. I got no fucking clue. As in, my face doesn't change from one name to the other. I'm just like, okay, cool. Name. Yeah.
That's you.
Thank you.
Just have the name of their associated ships as well.
Or would we know what they are?
Yeah.
Like their main ships, if they have fleets?
Um,
Do they have like fleet names? Like the Buccaneers, and then each ship is like Buccaneer Blue.
Yeah, these guys are just like lords. Hey, they're not like commanders of fleets. They're like they're like the lieutenants in the Pirate King's fleet, essentially. So they have like their own.
yeah. So each one of these lords, for the names that you guys know, would have, like for this kind of stature, and you'd know with the ledgers, probably about 3 to 4 ships each. Within that,
They each have like a main one, like the Black
Yeah.
Pearl, or Amazon and stuff like that. Stuff like that. Or yeah, would me or Xanthio piece together what their kind of main ship is? We ever hear them? We hear tales of like
yeah. I'm just trying to
Scum
see
Daddy. We know it's Scum ship.
if they do have them. Just hold on a moment. No, this ledger doesn't say their direct names of the ships. Maybe out of a, deniability kind of thing.
Would we know them?
Yeah, would mean
From
Xanthio
our
have a
past?
clue of, like maybe heard passing tales or come across any of them.
Give me a history check. Each of you can.
That's one. Fuck yeah.
Oh, you,
19?
Jack, you definitely know the name of one of them.
Mhm.
19. You know the Storm Herald and the Storm Maiden. They are on a ship called the Valkyrie's Revenge.
Are they one unit? The Storm Herald and the Storm Maiden are like twins who run a thing, like kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like,
correct. They're you two would know that they are like husband and wife.
Still that for our ship.
Terrifying, I love it.
You know Captain Dirge. He pilots something
Called the something.
called the something. No,
Yeah.
called Arcane Winds.
Good. I wonder if he's a wizard.
Jarl Bluebeard. He ships something. His ship is named from your memory, called the Cold Ordering. You know the name of Captain Warner's ship, and Captain Scummer, he pilots something a ship called the Green Tongue.
You said we didn't know Captain Lawrence.
No, someone does. You don't, but Jack does.
Okay, well I tell everyone else the other names. Hey Jack, I don't know too much about Captain Warren. Do you know what ship? Have you heard about him?
No.
Insight.
Oh. Oh.
Can
God.
I insert check that?
Yeah.
I said Jake says it exactly like that as well. But
Jesus.
is he lying?
$18.
Fuck. 21.
Yeah, he knows nothing.
Yeah, he knows nothing. What does he know, Jon Snow? Nothing.
Mm. You know.
Why the fuck are you here?
Hey,
What do you have connection to? You just
You're just here.
doing shit.
I'm just a guy.
Dude disguised as another dude.
What would I know about Captain Warren?
With that role, not. He's quite new. It's quite a new name.
Before my time, kind of new.
No, after your time. Like you've heard of his name, and then that you just heard of him as a pirate captain dude, and then now this is probably the second time you've heard it, but he's now a pirate lord, so it hasn't been that long. Like very
So-
quick.
Before I stopped pirating, when I stopped pirating, after I stopped pirating, where does he fall? After?
Yeah.
Okay. Odd. Don't know too much about him. Might
These
be able to do
captains have weird names. Do all of you captains have weird names? Are you gonna have a weird name soon? Xanthia? Or
I feel like I might have a weird name already.
no, it's beautiful.
But yeah, I had a weird name when I was commanding my ship.
What's that?
Oh, I don't remember it now. So long ago.
It's such a
Insight.
How do you forget your
shit.
how do you forget your own name?
Because it's so weird.
Oh wait, I think I already know it. Never mind.
Oh,
I just wanted to say it.
well, that's not good because I don't know it.
Let me look at my backstory 1 sec. Hold on.
Shit. Ah.
Oh, that's a 15.
Hold on, let me roll, baby.
Me attached to squint her eyes at you.
Oh, 10. Goddamn. Hmm. Okay.
Anyway, Commodore should be here soon. Are we leaving all this stuff out, or are we taking it back in? Are we done looking through all of it? We'll put it in a nice box for them so they can just ship it away and look at it in their
So
in the big tower.
it's only been an hour. You've still got like 2 hours, so you can still try to look through it and try to piece some more stuff together if you wish.
Okay, yeah, we'll give that a go. Unless anybody else wants to do anything else.
Yeah, just know what his name was. You sat under a pseudonym. You didn't go by Captain Xanthia. You went by old white teethy one eye.
So
Yeah, exactly.
Do
I mean-
do I have a memory of a eye patched white tiefling captain? Like, is there a story of like old one-eyed tiefling captain? You know,
Really one
taking
eye.
Old
care of
love.
Many
everything,
stories.
Yeah.
you
Just
know?
old love.
hold
You don't
on.
know when I lost my eye.
Give me a history check, but the DC is quite high.
Could have been last year.
-1 doesn't matter.
Did you really lose your eye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really gone?
Weird
You
that
want to
every
see
day
it?
it changes. Like yesterday, I was on a left eye, now it's on a right eye. I don't know if I believe it. Yeah, no, 5.
No, it's just so many stories, so many saturated tales, like, and the way that like pirates tell their stories, and you probably do the same. They kind of keep hard facts out of it, so if authorities come knocking, they're like, "Nah, that's just a story, bro. That's not me. I'm a legitimate tea merchant. Look at all my tea." Like,
That's
Maybe
tuk-tuk
she was
tomorrow.
called Tiefling Two Eyes and she wears the eye patch as a cover.
Yeah.
The whole 2-eye tiefling. Yeah.
Oh, it couldn't be me. I've got one eye, see?
Excellent cover. Fantastic.
So everyone's all good with looking through the stuff some more, and that's anything else?
Yeah,
Yeah,
is there
that's
much
all.
more to go through, or
you can give us another investigation check if you want to start. If you want to go for another half an hour.
I might go check out the ship and
Yeah, same.
see what needs doing to it.
Samesies.
Want to help me there, Carpenter, and possibly even
inspiration?
raid
Ooh.
leader?
Oh, I'm still checking
Yeah.
the books. So I already rolled.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand looking through stuff.
Right, team, let's get to it.
All right, what do we get for? What did we get for our investigation check?
19.
A dirty 20.
13.
Nice. So you're able to find whenever the fire knives come across any magical kind of stuff, they are to send it to a group called the Crowd Wizards in Ima. So it's a group of 3 wizards.
You said proud or the proud wizard?
I'll just put it in the chat because I'll keep mispronouncing it. The Cald Wizards.
Owl. As in hoods.
Thank you.
Kids out there.
So yeah, they send the magical items that they get to their leader, I guess, or just their contact, which is Marcon. Marcon Ram Froska, who is like their contact to send it to. Again, Jack and Xanthia, can you please give me a history check? Just when you hear that name.
Can you spell that out for me?
I will put it in the chat.
Boy, my history checks are heat school. 3.
3. Nice.
Jesus. 18.
With an 18, you know, with an 18, you know that this is the Sea King's kind of like 3 wizard kind of advisors. And you also learn of one last little bit of information. Um, just trying to find it. So you find it's pretty much a no-go zone area, like a stick clear area. Like, do not go here. Go at your own perils. Stick clear of it. And it is a Githyanki creche. Can I have everyone who's reading this please make me a history check, please?
What was the
Three
second
again.
word that you said? A Githyanki what?
Creche.
Reish. Is that like a settlement?
What did you get on your checks?
A Revan.
11,
Well,
12?
3 again.
Okay, so a Githyanki creche, because the Githyanki come from the Astral Sea, and you do not age in the Astral Sea, and you don't need to drink or eat food, you can't have children in the Astral Sea. They don't develop, they don't grow. So a creche is where Githyanki will go to a material plane, and it's literally a fortress for the sole purpose of raising their young. And then once they hit a certain age, then they are considered adults and they go back to the Astral Sea.
And how long does it take them to get to adults?
It's about 16 years for the Githyanki.
So it's like an orgy house.
Not really.
I put it down as a smash zone.
Yeah. I just put orgy house for Gith.
Do we know where this orgy house is? Like whereabouts? Does it have a specific area, or to just say this area is here, like somewhere, don't go near it?
Asking for a friend.
Looking for a friend.
No reason. Don't worry about it.
I am just trying to find it. I'm just checking to make sure this is the right... Yeah, it's a place called Turin. So it's the northwest, probably more northwest of Gunderlin.
Looks like we're going on a trip, boys.
Why?
We're going to an orgy house.
Again, why?
Why not?
Because I don't get to smash that much, so I might as well go see it.
I can just go up the road.
Ew.
Yeah, let's get back to the bathhouse again, and then we can do something.
Oh shit. Tell me what.
Is that an invitation?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not there. Never mind.
Not an invitation, a promise.
Oh.
That sounds like a threat.
He likes it either way.
So this is at what you're able to find with the rolls that you have done with your information there. So the people on the ship, you're trying to find out exactly what needs to be done to it.
Yeah, and see if I can use my background in carpeting to figure out like how long roughly I reckon it'll take.
All right, give us some insight checks. You can add your proficiency bonus to the check because you have your carpenter's tools. You know what you're doing with the carpentering side.
And I just kind of call out shit that I find and give them help action.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
You can stand there and hold the measuring tape.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hold the
Xanthia's
flashlight for
writing
Dad.
stuff down. Yeah.
Hey, it's 18.
It will need some basic ropes, crates, bedding, all that kind of basic, just normal stuff. But in terms of major items, it will need the 3 masts put in, and also the sails. If you buy a prefabricated mast, it'll probably take about 2 to 3 weeks of time for it to be installed. If you want to go get your own masts from the woods, drag it in and carve it up, it will save you a lot of money, but it'll probably add about double the time to do it yourself. And other than the cannons you found, there are no other armaments on the ship. And probably a good paint job.
Note that down. How are you feeling about everything, Axel? I know that you had a bit of a history with these guys. How you doing? Just checking in, I guess.
I'm doing okay. Nah, I'm good. I'm glad we put a stop to these guys. They didn't treat me very nicely when they had me here. They used me more as a tool for building rather than a creature. Glad to have put an end to Jackwell.
I'm glad we could help out with that. What's in all this for you?
I'm just looking to explore, maybe try find pieces of my memory that I've lost from before the Fire Knives took me in. As I sort of like know who built me, but I don't know much of what happened between then and 6 months ago.
Yeah. Sorry if I'm prying too much. Just any particular reason you chose us?
I was just escaped the Fire Knives, and you guys are the first crew that I stumbled upon.
Well, I'm glad we caught you when we did.
Used
Just,
to be
uh,
a good crew to join up with.
Yeah. Just for future reference, so I know if I'm looking out for things. What can I? If I'm keeping an eye out for things for like stuff that helps you, what can I keep an eye out for?
Well, the only sort of thing that has helped me unlock some sort of history from my past would be that broken down Warforge that I found at the Tinkerer's place in that workshop.
Okay. I've also seen you
Okay.
grab some of that metal stuff we found in that dude's head. Is that all it's useful?
Yeah. So if we find any more sort of like broken down, like Warforged, or people that are like me, or any sort of like equipment like that that might help.
I'll do my best to help out.
Thanks. Thank you.
Is there anything else people would like to do, or would you like me to fast forward until Commodore Greysail's arrival?
Is
Uh,
there any like bedding or anything around here I can go steal? Some mattressing, like where people might have been staying around here,
In the ship or in the warehouse?
in like the dock area.
As you search around, no bedding. On the ship, there's a few hanging kind of hammocks, but there's no like mattresses.
Okay.
yeah, and if we've gone through all the information, I'm happy to skip. If there's nothing else to read from the notes.
Yep, I'm happy to skip.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Cool. So we'll skip until the sun comes up. So as the sun begins to rise and the bustling of Neverwinter begins to start, you can hear the sound of crowds kind of approaching or starting to really realise what's happened. But not 10 or so minutes after the first sun has started to creep over into the city, you begin to hear the sounds of very large group of armoured soldiers, like marching in towards the area. As they do, and you begin to hear it getting closer and closer, you can hear the shouts of some of the women and gentlemen in the area. Not a call to arms, but a call to run, as they're like, the guards are coming, run, hide the stuff, burn it. And it just seems to be this sound of chaos almost in this part of town, as even from where you are, you can see further down the docks to your left and right, stuff being thrown into the ocean. There's, bags of something just being tipped over the edge.
I want to get it.
Absolute chaos as the sound of these soldiers marching in, these guards, is getting louder and louder. Upon this happening, about 5 or 10 minutes or so, you guys are just sitting around. You can hear almost like a running noise as about 20 or so guards flood into this area. You can still hear some moving across the street, you can hear doors being kicked open, warehouses being bursted in. As you see Commodore Greysail leading about 20 people into this warehouse area. What would you guys like to do?
Sit very calmly and clean my gun.
Jack's doing the hero adventurer's stance, but his legs cocked up on the body of Jaquel.
Nice. As he's kind of like, because I'm pretty sure you hog-tied him, so he's hog-tied, head on the ground, fully out of it. She looks around and she sees him, and then she commands the guards secure the warehouse, and secure, and she points to the office space as well. As the guards begin to approach you as well, they've got their weapons out, like, telling you to put your weapons down. Commodore Greysail commands them, leave them. They're with me. Continue on your task. As they all looked at her, very confused. There's a lot of confused faces, as the plan was they didn't know this was happening until this morning. So they begin to slowly fan out and secure the area. As Greysail comes over to you, whoever is in the front, and offers a hand out to shake.
I
Take a watch that isn't there. Right on time, Commodore.
Yeah, early bird gets the worm, right, Jack?
Not a bit. Yeah.
It's a saying.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. Yep. Early worm gets the bird. Sure.
No, early bird gets the worm.
I'll walk over and kick Jaquel. As I pick
I'll
him
get
up.
you a book. As she looks at the display of corpses on the deck, excellent job. Is that all of them?
Yeah.
No,
is-
some escaped.
Yeah, there's one or two stragglers that managed to break away into the
Jeez.
alleys, but that's the majority. And the ones who didn't, come quietly.
I fully expected them not to come quietly. I will definitely be rounding up the others in the town or in this portion of the harbour. And is that said target?
Yeah, this is his, and I'll pull his hair back to show his face.
Is he dead? As he's
No, he's still.
as he's got this black eye, his lips bleeding, nose are bleeding. He's looks messed up.
Head
He
falls
just looks.
off.
He looks more gorgeous, but he's not. He's not dead. Just take those little leaves out of his mouth. He should wake up in about 20 minutes.
Don't mean to take them out, Commodore.
No, we'll put him in the cell first before we do that. Did you find any evidence? Any evidence? Any contraband? Any?
Drop all the shit on the ground in front of her.
Excellent. She picks it up, and you see she's kind of got this bag with this locks on it, and she begins to put it in and lock it. Excellent. Excellent work. You can see she's kind of looking around. This went a lot smoother than I thought. I half expected the place to be burnt down or blown up or something,
I mean, we did try.
I stand in front of her so she can't blocking off the preserve.
I cough.
Look, if you want a job done right, you send the right people.
Clearly. Well, your job here is done. We'll collect any other evidence, lock him up, and please give me 6 hours or so, and come by for your payment.
On payment as well, there was a little thing that we found here that might, help you, being now newly knighted privateers of the holy forces that we are. And I'll kind of just gesture and point towards the boat ship.
So the ship is it's currently down. Yeah, that's right. She looks over and she says, it's not mine to give. However, I will do my utmost best to find a way to gift it to you.
It's my girl. I'll just give her a slap on the back and I'll start walking soft.
Is she going to pistol whip you or not? That is the... No.
Do it.
But yeah, she thanks you all. Do you have anything else to add? Other than that, please make your way out. I would not want you to get mixed up in all of this. As you begin to hear the shouts of people getting arrested further down, the sounds of doors getting kicked in. Even there's some sounds of some skirmishes happening further away as well.
Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can do with a nap.
Are we going to go through the chaos or are we going to...
I'll have you escorted out.
Okay.
She just calls over 2 guards. Escort these out. They are not to be arrested or harassed. You'll take them immediately out of the area and let them go. And they're yes, ma'am. And I say, this way, and they begin to escort you out. Anything you're doing, or just going with the flow?
Hello.
Good gig.
Fuck yeah.
Time for a breakfast beer. Let's go.
Alrighty. So you are escorted out, and as you are, you can see there are more squads of guards coming into this area. You can also, for those who have the high perceptions, being Lucius and Tuk Tuk, you can hear the sounds of ringing, like alarm bells ringing in the northernmost part of the city, even from here. This city is kind of just going through a bit of a whatever it is. It's going on. But you make your way out of the dock area, and you can see that there is a station of about 30 guards that have blocked off the main thoroughfare, the main dockway into this area. As you're escorted out, you're promptly told to leave the area. As you begin to walk, you're about 30 or so meters away from the inn that you've been staying in. And as you approach, you can see there's a large crowd, mostly workers that are trying just to come start their day, seeing absolute chaos. They're kind of like standing around, looking, not too sure what to do. But as you make your way in, you see Tacitus. You see a very friendly barmaid making the most of this crowd and going out selling some beers and taking some orders as people are watching and having their breakfast ale and some food.
I quickly tap Tuk Tuk on the shoulder, go, roast, give me a roast, make me a roast, give me a roast.
Beautiful, massive, big red rose.
Give us a spell check, a spell modifier check. Let's see how beautiful and good it is.
Oh, don't fuck me on this.
I don't want to.
I'm going up to the bar.
No, I'm talking to Rams.
Cups as well, just empty cups.
Okay, off.
Hey, barmaid, I need 6 cups, please. Empty ones, just empty ones.
22.
It's beautiful rose. It's a beautiful rose.
That's my
Okay.
girl. The best.
Okay.
Pat her on the back.
Make me proud. Use it
Nature
well.
gang. Nature gang. Nature gang.
Nature gang.
Yeah, I quickly run over and give her a rose, I guess.
Nice. As she's
Oh,
like
Nick.
taking some orders, she gets it and she goes like bright red, like bright
Red as the
red,
rose.
and she's like fully flustered. Like she's in the middle of like taking some orders. She's like yeah.
I go, hey, matching.
And she is fully flustered as you just walk past, and you can see you've stunned her. She has got this stun condition for at least 1d4 turns.
Okay, I give her a wink and let her continue doing.
Oh,
what
that
she's
is
doing.
just more time.
Don't wanna get in
She's
the
just more flustered. Jack, you're able to go up to the other bartender in the inn and get your 6 cups.
I'm gonna fill one of them with my very expensive rum bottle, just like a little nip full, and then fill the rest with that bottle of rum I just took from one of the crates. And I'll bring them back over, and then put the very expensive one in front of me, and then spread the rest out to everyone else.
Can you make an intelligence check to remember which one is your expensive rum?
Absolutely. That's a fucking great. This is minus one. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's sick.
And then we all have
No.
to roll.
Oh,
I hope I get it.
Yeah, I walk
Okay.
over to the table and just look down for a minute.
Okay, let's all roll a d20 and see who gets it.
Highest
Yeah.
one?
The highest one gets it.
Yep.
please be Axel.
Absolutely not me.
Not me.
It's the captain.
It is
Me?
the captain.
It's
Oh,
the
no.
captain.
Oh,
Perfect.
I go to take the first sip and I'm like, this is some good stuff they had in there.
everyone else is, ugh, yuck.
Anyway, cheers to a second job well done, and I'll raise my cup to everyone.
Yes.
Jeez.
Is I'll raise it and then just put it back down. I won't drink it.
Yeah, I'm not drinking mine either.
I'm gonna kick my feet up on the table, plate one of those cigars we stole, and start sparking it up.
Does anyone want some fun tea?
Yes.
Right
Okay.
We have to see the Commodore.
Oh, yeah. Maybe after that.
Chill.
Or we could do it now and then it'd be a fun conversation.
Yeah, it's gonna be a boring conversation. I'm not gonna say anything anyway. Give it to me.
Okay. I'll get up take a hander of water and like heat up my hand and make it warm and boil it. Chuck my bloody beer out or pour it into whoever wants
Hey,
it.
waste it? Like, yeah.
Oh, well, here you go. You can have the fucking dregs.
Throw it on the ground. Oh, whatever.
I'm gonna have my
It's
tea with the
nasty
rum
stuff.
taster.
And then I'll like sit out, put it in, start brewing up my fun tea.
Your fun tea. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Just give me a medicine check. This is the first time you are doing something like this, so.
Am I gonna kill the party?
Working out the dosage.
Exactly.
Yep.
That is. Are we having a fun time, or are you guys having a bad time?
Okay.
I can't
That's how we
believe it.
TPK. It was OD on this fucking random plane.
Yeah, what a way to go. Let's go.
So Ben, roll up a new character.
25, baby.
Okay, cool.
Just have a good time, but not like catalytic on the side of the street.
Okay.
Microdosing, baby. Microdosing.
Microdosing. Let's go.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Can I
Just little-
please get who is partaking in said tea?
Come on. Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Been peer pressured.
Surely, Jack. You don't want some?
Looked down at my whiskey or my rum and my cigar and like, I'm sorted, baby.
You know, you could have the trifecta.
I don't fuck with that. Being drunk's better than being.
Boring. And I'll
I'm
Jack-
high
and
on
then-
life.
Jack,
Pass
you
it
can
to-
have some inspiration there. Good on you for
Hey.
being
Wow.
not giving into peer pressure. I like that.
Bad. What? I'm a role model.
Whoa.
You look at
weirdest-
Jack, you're a role model.
Remember, kids,
oddest role
don't
model.
do drugs.
Only cigar and rum you stole from people.
Exactly.
Just- Drugs do you, don't do drugs.
And a
drugs.
murderer.
Yeah, I'll have my part and I'll pass it off to
Okay.
Texas.
Yeah, me too.
as you have your like, you only need a small bit. It's like a shot kind of thing you do. Can I
Yeah.
please get Constitution saving throws?
Cool. Should I make my disadvantage seeing as I'm also chasing it with rum?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
3.
It's for being poisoned.
5.
No, I'm not. Drugs are more than poisoned.
Is it a disease?
No.
It's
Fun
you
time.
just fucked up.
Death stays.
Okay.
So what did everyone get?
5.
7.
Great.
Fail.
Yes.
27.
Oh, 27. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, Jesus.
So, Axel, you have a very good trip. You are walking through like these really nice fields. You can see
Uh-oh.
other robot workers
God.
there, just like
God.
waving at you, going, "Hey," and you're like,
Wouldn't it be nice if we-
it is the marketing dream of drugs, your trip. Those other people, can you please make me another wisdom saving throw?
Hell yeah.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
19.
Sorry, with disadvantage as well, please.
Ah, fuck. 17.
17.
Oh, 20. Oh, no, 19. Never mind.
Okay, you're not addicted, so that's good. However, you have a terrible.
Claws are gonna eat me.
You see these mind flayer faces chasing you. For the next 48 hours, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks. Your speed is halved as you are paranoid of these creatures chasing you.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
do drugs.
The
that was
floor is an
great.
octopus.
Are they still sitting there or are they just like fucking, they've started to walk around?
No, they're fully tripping out. Because you passed, Axel, you get a pool of 3 D4s that you can add to any ability check, saving throw, attack roll for the next 48 hours. Once you've used that pool, then they're gone.
I'm addicted.
And you have to use them before after you see the roll, but before I say it hits or misses as well.
Yeah, okay.
Or if it fails or succeeds.
Well, it looks like we're babysitting for the next couple of hours. The rest of our crew here as well.
They're still asleep.
Oh, it's early.
It is early. It's like crack of dawn.
I feel like maybe we should lock Tuk Tuk and Tacitus in their bedrooms, just so they don't escape into the unknown
Please no.
city.
I'm okay with it. Just don't touch me with your tentacles, okay?
Yeah.
She can turn into a bird. Like she can probably just get out.
Let me out.
Please don't turn into a bird right now. I think I would shit my pants.
I'd shit my bird.
Don't you shit himself?
Yeah. Can anyone smell that?
Jack, did you shit my pants?
Are we going to lock them away?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go to my
I'll
room
take
before
them.
Gal Hannah sees this.
I'm gonna I'm gonna take Tuk Tuk back to my room, and while she's tripping out, I'm gonna like lock the door, lock the window, and take a little nap, like a half nap
Yeah.
while I'm watching it.
I'll
I'm
do
gonna
the
help.
same with Tacitus.
In the corner, curled up.
I'm gonna take. I'm in a silly mood because I'm still tripping, but for my magical tinkerer thing, I get at level 2 or something. I can have like infuse like an object to emit like a sound or a odor or something, and I was just gonna put something in each of their rooms that says like, I'm coming for your brains or something like that.
You evil motherfucker.
You monster. You monster.
You're horrific.
And then some foul smell from something else. Because I can have 4 of them, so I'll just put 2 in each room.
Jesus Christ,
You're-
I'm just trying to
you're-
nap.
Walk into a room like curled up in the corner like a knife, just like pointing at
Yeah,
everything real fidgety.
legit.
Yeah, it just heightens their very bad trip. Like they are, yeah, not in a good place.
Ah.
48 hours. Rough.
Or I can hear my robot laugh, just ha, ha, ha.
Oh, that's great.
Terrible.
Oh, that is great. I love that. Okay. While we've got everyone tripping out, or some people tripping out, is the majority of the group just having a rest until the late afternoon time?
Yeah, until we have to go see Grayscale.
Is there anything in particular people doing, or is everyone just resting?
We did our. Wait.
What was that, Toby?
No, you go.
Oh, how much time do we have before, like what time is it now, before we have to go see her?
Well, she just said just give her 6 hours, so at least 6 hours. So if you go after, she's not going to be upset. But it's about 6 in the morning.
If we're like long resting sorta, I'll just change my armor, if I'm able to,
Okay.
from Infiltrator to Guardian.
Didn't you have your Guardian stuff on?
No, I had my Infiltrator run on because I thought we were going to raid that place the day after. I thought we were doing more recon.
You didn't change your AC, though.
No, the AC doesn't change.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I just get advantage on stealth checks.
Well, that's just silly. But anyway, nice. Alright. So as you're in your happy tinkering mood, changing out your armor, just like pulling off bits of it, going, and then like pulling out a bit of armor and changing it all up. And everyone has kind of like, everyone's had that weird nap after you've stayed up all night, like you sleep, but you're not really asleep kind of vibes. Xanthia, in your state of like this lucid kind of sleeping, you begin to like nod off and open your eyes, nod off and open your eyes, and then as you nod off and then open your eyes, you're instantaneously in a room or area of absolute darkness. You are sitting on top of water that kind of goes to infinity in every direction. And as you stand up and you make these nets, as you hit the water and stand up, it makes this echoing noise like a water droplet hitting the ground, and it just echoes. As you look into the distance, you see a very familiar kind of shape. This large circle encased with darkness looking down on you with this reddish aura. What would you like to do?
How far away is it?
It could be the moon. Like, you have no idea.
My friend. It's been a while. We are friends, aren't we?
Of course we are friends. Are you enjoying my gifts?
They are a little bit confusing, but they're nice. Have you been able to find him? Any luck finding him?
Not exactly. He moves quickly across your plane. He doesn't stay in one spot. He is seeing the world, though.
That's good. I hope the world's treating him well.
Your loss may have been hard, but he is definitely benefiting from it quite well.
I hope he will continue to benefit from it.
I hope so too. I have a task for you.
Okay.
It could line up with where I see your future going.
My future?
Back to the oceans, I assume.
Always back to the oceans.
Some of my followers set up a place of worship for me. It's called Blackstone. It is currently occupied by heathens and heretics who disgrace my name and my place of worship. I want you to travel there and root out these heretics.
Where is it at?
It's on the island of Alaron.
Oh, I believe we are heading there already.
Happy coincidence, yes.
Well, if you can see my future, then must be the place to go.
I can see little threads of fate.
And where is it on the island?
Since the heretics have moved out, have moved in, they have broken my connection to it, and I can no longer see it. But it was hidden on the Fair Height Mountains. Behind a waterfall.
That sounds beautiful. How will I know if I come across people, if they're also your friends, or whether they are more heathens and heretic?
You will be able to tell with my gifts if they are friend or foe, or they may wear my symbol. And this black orb glows, and this red kind of dissipates, and this solid purple line begins to rotate around this black orb, showing you the symbol of your god.
And what will I do once I empty it? Is there anyone that will look after it, or am I to look after it?
I have not thought that far ahead. I just want these heretics gone.
I can do that for you.
Excellent. And I have a gift that will help you. As she says that, you see this water just kind of begin to spin and spin before this smoke begins to rise. And as it does, you see this mask pop up. It looks like it has been hammered together with different parts of metal and wire and brass. And as you approach it, smoke begins to just kind of pour off the sides of it. And I sent you what it looks like.
Oh, it's very beautiful.
You never a
Thank
seek.
you.
I made it myself. I hope you like it.
I do, and it will help me.
Yes.
Well, if it's something that you made, then I will wear it with pride. Maybe not in front of kids, though. I don't think they would like it very much.
Good luck. And as she says good luck, as you're holding this mask, shadow just envelops you, and you feel yourself getting pulled downwards. And in a quick rush, you like wake up, and you've got this.
Can I say goodbye first? As I'm like getting pulled down, I'll be like, "Goodbye, my friend," and then,
Nice. You wake up with this mask in your lap.
ooh.
Tuk Tuk's
Can I-
just in the corner, sees the mask, freaks the fuck out.
You're to it. You don't know what's real, what's what. You have no idea.
No, I mean, like, I freak out because it looks like in my head, it'll look like a fucking mind flayer head in the lap.
It is definitely something. Can I like hold it up to look through it?
Yeah.
Put it down.
Like not put it on, but just like
Yeah, so
in front of my
as
face.
you look, like as you go to look through it, you can see like these little glass kind of tinkering things begin to like move and stuff. And as you look through the lenses, you can see the room.
Does it have 2 eyes or 1 eye?
2 eyes.
That's a bit rude.
You've got 2 eyes now.
Oh, I have 2 eyes right now?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Mhm.
Okay.
it begins to like show the room, but as it does, it shows you like little details, like lines become crisper. It's kind of like
Have I
almost
worked that out?
No, you,
Do I know that I have 2 eyes?
no, you don't.
Okay.
Spoilers.
Yeah. This is how I find out.
But yeah, that you're just looking through it, and it kind of gives you like a, I would say predator kind of vision, but not as advanced. It's kind of just like a tinted haze over it.
And what do I... Does it... Like, wearing it and looking at Tuk Tuk, do I see anything extra, or...?
Yes, you do. No, you're going to have to attune to it, actually. As you kind of look at
Mine's-
Tuk Tuk and it kind of goes over her, you can tell that it would give you more details. But yeah.
Okay. Can I spend the rest of my long rest checking it out?
You sure can.
/ attuning to it?
Nice. As you check it out, attune to it, and as you put it on, there's no straps on it, but as you put it onto your face, you can hear this like sealing sound, and then it just sits there. As you look at Tuk Tuk, you can see like faint levels of heat radiating off her, just ever so slightly. So as you're like looking at the bed and then look to Tuk Tuk, Chica's just got this almost heat kind of vibe to her.
Yeah, I'm hot as fuck.
Especially with your bugged out eyes.
Also,
Played.
as you are kind of thinking about it, as you're tuning to this, it's got the best way to describe it and to do it is I'll just tell you. So it's got 3 points in it called void points. You can spend a void point to have shadow kind of bleed from the mask, and as it does, it will give you a +3 to your stealth checks. But it will give you disadvantage to any persuasion checks you make
Oh.
to try to calm down people while you've got this effect on. So like,
Okay.
if you appear from the shadows as this stuff is up, people aren't going to be like, oh yeah, I'll calm down. They're going to freak out.
Heightened intimidation.
So that's what it is so far.
Okay, nice. But I can take it off, right?
No, yeah, you can. And as you just think about taking it off, you hear this sealing noise, and then you take it off. But you can only use those points when you are wearing it.
Nice. It's going in the bag of holding. Is that my bag of holding? You've got a bag of holding, right?
I think you picked one up from the loot stuff. Did you?
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna check it in my bag of holding.
Nice. What's everyone else doing?
Lucius, do you wake me up?
No, I let you have your sweaty dreams, heat sweats, cold sweats, while you're laying in bed, and I don't. I just lay a cold towel over you and let you sleep.
Okay. Easy.
And then I do the
Oh,
old man thing. I sit in the chair and then arms crossed and fall asleep.
Would he be there when I do wake up?
Yeah,
Probably,
yeah, but you're after about 6 hours, the high is gone, but the rest your trip is gone. Sorry, but the rest of the effect is just your body aching and rejecting what you've been through. So after that 8-hour period, you're no longer
Not
tripping,
hallucinating anymore.
not hallucinating. However, just your body is so sore. You're experiencing a come down, a really bad one.
Wake up super dehydrated and just... Lucius! This fucking sucks! Could you do any... Can you do anything about it? And I pull out 5 platinum pieces. Can you fix this?
I can try. I'll cast Lesser Restoration on you. Doesn't do anything.
No.
Uh,
No.
Sorry, man.
This is gonna. This would be like a greater restoration or a higher magic than lesser.
It's just some water then. I still give you the 5 platinum. Wasted spell slot on me.
I just push it back, and then I go to the bar to go get some water.
Don't let Galhana see me like this.
I close and lock the door behind me. And go get you some water.
Thank you.
And then I walk out to see Jack still smoking the same cigar and drinking the same rum as before.
Yeah, no, after everyone left, Jack went to a corner, got a booth by himself, and is slowly going through that bottle of rum, the one he pinched off, and then just with his dagger is just digging at the table. And just has a book open and like a little tiny evil hand notebook in front of him. He's just doing that for ages. He doesn't go to sleep.
So you mark up a level of exhaustion.
Alcoholic Strider.
Yeah, I go to say something and I'm like, and so you just digging real hard in the table. I'm like, and just walk away to the bar. Obviously, you're deep in thought. I think. Who's on your kill list? Do I see Axel? What's Axel doing? He's still
Do
tripping?
you say that to Jack? Like who's on your kill list?
No.
Oh, okay, yep.
No.
Axel.
Scared.
Um,
Don't come in, I'm naked. Haven't got my armor on.
that's what you hear
the
from the
door.
group.
Just- Fair enough.
I'll be out in a few minutes.
I just return to Tacitus.
Ah, you're a gentleman and a scholar.
You're right.
It was changing.
Yes, you're going to change.
Yeah. Would I have known that it's about 6 hours now? Considering I just woke up.
Yeah. Everyone can realise that it's probably been about that amount of time.
And then I will say to Tacitus, freshen up and meet Jack and I out there. I'm sure Axel will be out soon too. And then I'll leave and knock on the door to Tuk Tuk's room or Xanthia's room, whichever they went into. I'll be like, meet out in 10. Hopefully waking them both up if they were asleep.
We'll be there.
Everything
And then I actually,
Everything hurts. I want to die.
then I will actually sit with Jack and ask him who's on the list.
I'll put as you come closer, put the book away and put it away. And then tuck the knife away. Want a drink?
If you're offering,
I've only had like in the whole time like two little like half glasses of this like rum I stole, and I'll just pour one out and slide it across to him.
and I'll gingerly sip on it.
How you feeling, huh, church boy? You did a whole lot of killing back there. Doing alright?
Whoa!
I love that.
I'll say my prayers tonight, but they were attacking us. It was all in the name of Mistra.
It's her whole deal. That she like the goddess of
Magic.
Magic. Really?
Yeah. Just the
Alright.
embodiment of magic.
And then the cult you're a part of, they like fighting the greater good, you know, the whole holy war kind of thing, or they just like their own special thing? What's that all about?
They differ in both, bit of both. Holy war, but also we stick to ourselves right now, anyway.
Is there a greater scheme plan out here? Or you look at something? What are you doing? Why are you coming out to another place we went to? Why'd you go to Gundala? Why did you go see Grey Sail and want to go out there?
Have you had that many beers that you've forgotten our conversation that we've had before?
You don't know me.
Yeah, I think I know you.
Did you tell me?
I'll remind you. I was sent because there was a darkness quelling to the west, and they've asked me to go find and stop it.
Oh,
And,
and you don't know if the darkness is related to those mind flayers we saw, or is it that, or
I personally, I think it might be, but it wasn't. This is what it is. You go take care of it.
judging from those two other choir boys we saw the other day, you're like a little bit low on the pecking order compared to them? You have like ranks in your cult system, or
Yeah, we do, and I am quite low. I wouldn't say the bottom, but I'm definitely on the lower half.
how long you been in a cult for? I don't know. Is it a cult? Yeah, I don't know. I don't get.
Give me a
I think
history
it's a
check,
cult, not a
Jack.
cult.
Let's see how you go.
Man, stop making me do history checks.
Stop having thoughts then.
9.
Yeah, you've heard of Mistra. It's one of like the more approved gods. Usually, like wizards praise her. You know, when they're trying to figure out some spell stuff. It is a good god, and it is considered definitely okay to worship her.
How long you been for?
How
Is it like a
many
life
years?
thing? Yeah, let me guess, like adopted from some little church school and they took you in and beat your knuckles every time you got a math question wrong?
Sure. I'll let you have that one. I've been there for about 40 years now.
How long?
40?
Motherfucker, you're old. How old are you?
50?
Jesus Christ, how are your knees working right now?
Uh,
33, my back feels like it's gonna give out.
I'm way more nimble than you, it seems, but no, my knees are about days away from giving out, I reckon.
Just raise the bottle and have a sip.
Yeah, I cheers to that.
Right.
And what are you here, Jack? What circumstances have brought you to this point in time?
Jeez. Just going from ship to ship. You sail with crew, didn't work out. Worked my way. I saw I was down the south south coast, more kind of towards like the Chult waters, down the archipelago down there. That was, went kind of ship hopping for 6 months. Kind of found some work here and there. Did a bit of mercenary work, a bit of boat work, ship work, and then yeah, just got let off in Neverwinter one day, and then saw the posting for Grey Sail's little adventure, and thought, yeah, give it a crack.
What got you into pirating, mercenary work?
You see what we're doing the last couple of days. How fun is it?
Yeah, sure. I can't even swim, so
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. We get like a couple of days. I'll teach you.
thanks, man. I'm gonna need it.
Just don't wear heavy armor. The more weight you have, the faster you sink.
Yeah. And what are you wearing currently?
Like,
Yeah. At least you can swim. I think.
Yeah, I'm kind of swum here and there my time. Scared of the water or just never got a chance to swim?
No, I'm from Silvery Moon, so there's no water there.
Sounds terrible.
No, it's actually a beautiful place. You should visit sometime.
Best places are the
Good.
open seas. No, there's no way you can get more freedom than out in the ocean. That's what it's about.
True enough.
Anyway, are we taking the Druggos with us to see Grayson, or are we just gonna all the stable mind people are just gonna go
Tacitus comes
Uh,
down the stairs at this point, looking pretty dishevelled.
holding two hands on the railing?
Yeah. Walk up to Jack, take his drink, drink it, vomit it back up,
Oh,
put it back in front of him.
Okay.
Mm.
What are we doing?
I did wake the others up.
Yeah,
can't
Xanthia will come down by
Yeah.
this point.
I'm like hanging off Xanthia, barely able to walk.
Xanthia's put like a blanket around her, so she's like all like huddled up, old person walking along.
Take me back to bed.
Hey, Tuk Tuk, this is a really good blend. It's like a mixture of eggs and stuff to help you feel better. I'll hand her the vomit cup.
I'll take a sniff, vomit into the vomit cup, and pass it back.
Jeez.
You guys are gross, and I'll walk outside.
I did a tuk-tuk, go for a fist bump.
Miss.
Yeah. Nature gang.
Woo!
Woo. Party.
Ah, party hard.
I think it was some really stepped on shit.
Mostly baking soda.
Drywall.
I'll slow up my pace a little bit so the Druggos can shaunty up, and we'll start making our way towards.
Yeah, it's bright
So-
outside for you guys as well. As you're just like hunched over, kind of like holding yourself, you're like shaking, you got muscle aches. Yeah,
Coat over the head.
Yeah, I'm just. And I.
I'll just be walking at the back, making sure
Just
they're both coming along,
this way.
not walking in different directions or trying to collapse in the middle of the street.
Bump into everyone several times. Oh shit. Oh.
People walking past, can they just tell that they're drug addicts?
yeah. You can with your passive, you can tell as people are walking around, like walking past, and they're kind of like giving like that two-step birth. Yeah.
How you doing? And he's like,
Anyone tries to touch me, I use my psychic block just to keep their hands off me. Don't fucking touch me right now.
I'm just like, want to be loved. I want to cuddle. Make me feel better.
Alright, is there anything you guys wanted to do while you're in the city, or were you just kind of beelining it straight to Neverwinter Castle?
Yeah, it's like what, mid-afternoon at this point?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I say we just head there and then we can pick up stuff on the way back if we need it. See what Grayscale has to say first and then work out a plan from there.
That's good.
So you're heading straight to our castle.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So as you are making your way through this city, you approach a very familiar castle. Gates are open in this lower area. Again, that bustling kind of town-like stuff, and it is busy this morning. It is going off. You can see as you approach some of the arrested thugs and gang members down from the docks are being led through chains through here. You can see some lawyers are in there telling the people not to talk. You can see guards pushing other thugs away, that are trying to interfere. It is absolute almost chaos, as there's probably about close to 80 people in chains, like making their way into the castle itself. You kind of push your way through it. You get stopped, but promptly talk your way through it and make your way to the very familiar guardhouse, making your way up a few flights of stairs before entering, or knocking before entering, because you are lovely people, Commodore Greysail's office. As you enter, you see her kind of sitting there with a chair, like drinking what appears to be some kind of liquor straight, as she's wide-eyed, tired, but sees you approach and kind of gives like a half smile and a little two-finger salute as you come on in. Excellent work this morning, courtiers. And she gives like a little head chin wiggle as she does it, having another sip. We have found a lot. There is a lot to go through. Excellent work. We've got everything we needed and more. I have your payment here.
9,000 gold each, yeah?
No.
I swear that's what you said.
No. It was
I'm pretty sure that's what we agreed on.
Yeah, you shook on it.
Definitely wasn't 9,000 gold pieces.
It was.
What was that? Sorry, I had to check.
Everyone got gold except for you.
Oh, yeah. Nothing's... No change?
It was 2,000 gold pieces for the job as a group.
Each?
No,
Oh.
as a group. God damn.
Someone doing the math on that?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
No job for the captain, but no, I didn't say
The
anything.
captain doesn't do math.
333.3 gold each.
And how did everything else go?
Yes, I had reports that our other group were able to secure the army general who was conspiring with them, and with all the evidence, we were able to ascertain that he was marking off army weapons as lost or captured, but in fact he was selling them to the Fire Knives for profit.
Well, someone
Mark-
must be getting a nice promotion today.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. There's a lot of inner workings to be done. All I know is that our part was done excellently. The army part was done well. There was a fireball that exploded and sent a bit of wood crashing through a neighbouring house that we will have to fix. However, all in all, it was a job well done. And she looks visibly tired and kind of, it's been a long day for her. I have yet to bring up the acquisition of said ship. However, it was, and she kind of like slides a bit of paper off the desk. It was almost forgotten about when it came to recording what was seized there.
Oh, am I close enough to get the paper?
Look at
No, it's just kind of like, it's it's just sitting on the ground. And from what you can tell from seeing it, it just looks like a evidence report document. So nothing.
Yeah. So what's the point of having it on the ground?
She's just kind of slid
It's
it.
a shame that it got lost, Cynthia.
On the ground? Got to make it disappear. That's how it works.
We made this chick captain.
However, given the recent happenings, there is going to be a town, I guess, announcement later this afternoon, as a lot of people are wondering what has happened, and it's our duty to make sure that it is told to everyone about what the corruption of the city. So I don't have anything more to tell you. If you'd like to come back, I think that he wants to do it at the last bell, so about just before sunset this evening, to hear the announcement. You're more than welcome to.
We'll be there.
She stands up and she kind of fixes up her stuff and shakes all of your hands. Excellent work. I'll do my very best to try to ensure that we can part ways with half a ship. And she pats you all on the back and kind of guides you out as she is exhausted. As you leave, is there anything you'd like to do?
Can anyone loan me about 1,000 gold?
Of course.
Go.
Jeez.
Is this some?
This rate, you can buy 2 of them.
I'm shocked that everybody's saying yes that they have it.
Yeah. That's far too kind. I only need 1,000. Jesus.
Wait, what'd you say, Axel?
I said I'm shocked that everybody's saying yes that they have 1,000 gold to lend.
You are definitely not adding gold because I have over 2,000.
Yeah.
I have
Samesies.
under
Same.
500.
Yeah, then that you are definitely not adding gold. We are putting all our gold out there, and you're not adding it. And so every time we do, you're like, "Oh, why are we?"
Wait, have you split up? Did you split up the 9,000 we got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you do that?
Last session.
When we got it.
I don't remember that. I thought it was going towards the ship. That's why I didn't add any of it.
That's on you.
The other
This is
ship.
all on you. You are not writing shit down.
No, I don't remember this. How much did I get?
Nothing, and not anymore. Everyone gets his cut.
Sweet. I don't need that 1,000 anymore.
Okay.
Because Toby even has written here 50 PP each as well. Oh, sorry, 5 PP each as well.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah, I
plan
got that.
previously gave you
I
guys.
got that.
PP.
That's because, yeah, I got 5 PP and then like 483 gold. But I've added the 9,000.
I don't know if I need to re-add the 9,000 or if I already have it. And now I'm questioning
same.
everything.
What's 9,000 divided
Yeah.
by 6?
Yeah.
Well,
that's
yeah. I've got it there. I just don't know if I've added it onto my
1,000.
tally sheet, and I don't want to double add it.
Well, you haven't bought anything since you had the 9,000. No, that's probably about right, or even too much. Oh no, you got extra. Sorry.
Don't say too much.
Everyone should be chilling around like the 2,000-ish mark.
Okay,
Except for
yeah,
Jack,
fair.
who's a grub.
Alright. That's cool.
I'm saying that. But yes, I am a fucking grub.
Yeah.
And then what? We have some paintings to sell. Or is that on the ship?
That is
Yeah,
on
that's
the
shit
ship.
on the ship to fence.
Okay. Axel is now happier.
I tell you, man, this is all on you.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember this gold being split up.
That's the problem. Alright, well, seeing as people are being so generous, Captain, do you want to join me in going and seeing some farmers?
Absolutely.
So,
As-
people just giving me 1,000 gold because I would come.
Well, if I'm coming with you anyway, I can give it
Okay,
to you when
cool.
we get there.
Perfect. I'll pay you back.
Who's giving you 1,000 gold?
I am.
Okay.
I just said that.
Oh, okay. Was it just you?
No,
Yeah.
I'll halve it with you. I'll halve it with
I
you.
would have chipped in.
Yeah.
I'll give you 333 gold.
Oh, you gem.
333 gold.
I'll give you 333 as well.
Samesies.
Oh, I love you all. You're all so wonderful. I'll pay you back by being cool.
There will
Hell
be
yeah.
interest.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's totally fair. That's just part of the game, baby.
So as you start giving some gold off and begin to make your way towards the farmers, that's where we'll have our break. Because it's about 10 past 9. So for those that are watching, just going to go have a break, get some drinks, go to the loo, all that stuff. We'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes or so. But thank you very much for watching, and we'll continue this adventure on very shortly. Be right back. And welcome back, everyone, to Upcasters, where we're continuing on our campaign, our story. We have two of our members going to see some farmers, and for those who haven't, not too sure what that is just the little name that they've given a local thieves guild that has some magical items that they would like to buy, and potentially some stuff that they can fence also. Oh no, they don't. The stuff is on the ship. So
We can talk about it.
you can talk about it, correct? Xanthia, Tacitus, you're making your way towards the inn,
The salty spoon.
the Salty Spoon.
Yeah, Captain, I'm gonna need you to take the lead on this one. I'm not feeling too hot. Plus,
That
it seems
is-
like you have an affinity for it.
Well, I've done this more than once, so should be no issue at all.
Can imagine. I like watching your work anyway. It's fun.
It is fun. So we're heading inside.
Yes.
Is
Oh
that-
god, I'm frozen.
You are frozen.
God. And it's a good face as well. Excellent.
Yeah, that's hot.
Alright. Sorry, I'm gonna ruin the stream for a second.
Ah,
Everyone say something bad about him.
that's just mean.
Nah, you talk too long.
Why would you say something so bad about Bentley when he wasn't here?
Yeah, geez, Geordie.
It's funny when you say it behind their back.
I have my mouth full.
Yeah.
Obi?
Oh, baby.
Pess. So, you make your way to the Salty Spoon and make your way in, where you see a very familiar bartender.
Excellent. I go up. G'day, 2 beers, please.
2 silver.
Oh no. Ah, shit.
You okay, Captain?
Yeah, I think I just lost all my silver. That's fine.
I put down
Um,
silver.
I like take my silver bag out, drop it, and then pick it up with a random amount of money in it. Um. And then I'm going to say, wonderful weather we're having today.
He like looks at you with a side. He's like, I remember your face. But
That's not how code words work. You guys be like, I remember you, person.
what? And he goes through the process of vetting you properly.
As he should.
With a big size, and he leads you to the back kitchen, and you make your way up some familiar stairs, where you see 2 guards guarding a double doors. They open it, let you in, with a loud clud and a chunk, and a lock behind you. You are in a familiar office, with a familiar man sitting at the table. Very surprised to see you.
We said that we'd be back.
I just didn't think you'd be back after your daring raid this morning.
Word travels fast then.
Very fast.
Surely you heard only good things though.
Well, we did work with the said people every now and then. They weren't bad business people. However, I was surprised that I was in the same room as a goody two shoes. Like, I feel a little bit ill.
You make your money somewhere, we make our money somewhere.
Very fair. However, being recent transactions, this fence may be closed after today. I hope you understand why. Can't have you in here informing on us or what not.
didn't think that's how this business worked.
Well, when you rat out our competitors and kill 30 men on the dock, well, then you put a little bit of a mark on against your name.
We were just doing a job. It was nothing personal against them.
Still, trust can be gained, trust can be lost, and right now you've taken a step against members that are under the table, and we just don't feel confident doing business with you in the future. However, as a sign of good faith, I'm prepared to do some business with you today.
Does that mean that you won't have anything that we happen to find there?
Given your recent workings for the said state, we don't feel comfortable with any future deals.
Well, that is a shame. We just have to hold on to them for someone else.
I'm sure in the future, if our recent standings of you change, we could do some business with you in the future.
We'll see how it happens. But while we are here to buy.
What would you like to buy?
Then I'll gesture to my friend.
That way to the boat.
You would like the bow.
Yeah, very much so.
And do you have the coin?
The 3,400, I sure do.
Well, if you please. And he gets out the scales on his deck and puts some weights in it. If you please, would add the coin to the scales, I will produce the bow.
I hand them over by painfully deleting that gold from my character sheet. There it goes.
And I just keep an eye on him, make sure he isn't trying to do anything shady.
Give me an insight check.
It's flat 16.
No, he's as he put the weights on, he was doing it very openly, and all the weights have, as you're looking at them, the correct like weight on it and stuff in terms of like $100, 100 gold kind of increments, and then little ones to add it all up together. As he produces the bow, he places it on the table, and as you start to count the last of the gold out and the scales slowly tip to the balance, he nods and then slides the bow over to yourself.
Are you doing business, my friend?
Is it terrible that I
Sure.
only just realised that that's why it's called the balance? It balances. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
What's
Lucius,
on
would be captain.
We made her the captain. I just want to reiterate the second one.
Captain's had a big day.
She just woke up.
Just woke up.
So your bow.
Tell me about it, please.
It's not even magical. It just looks good.
Oh, sick. I
That's
love
fine.
that. Actually gives you disadvantage on everything except for shooting an arrow.
No. This is called...
No, I won't tell you about it.
Huh? No, I don't want to
You're
tell
just
you
like,
about
no,
it.
yeah, no, tell me about it. Fuck it. Figure it out yourself.
This is called Deadly Catcher.
In that show.
It is a +1 bow. And also, once per day, when you hit a target with a arrow fired from this bow, you can also, as a part of that hit, cast the Entangled spell, only targeting that creature.
Ooh. That's once per day, yeah.
Correct.
Beautiful.
Also, you don't need to concentrate on that entangled spell. It just happens.
Oh, you are a benevolent DM. When he slides it over, sorry, you
Requires
go.
attunement as well.
Cool. I can attune to that. As I kind of sling it over my shoulder as well, I just go. Also, odd question. This man doesn't seem familiar to you, does he? Disguise self as Leviticus.
Leviticus, hey? Just give me 1 second.
And how does that look like?
I've sent him in the group in the story chat before.
Oh, okay. One moment.
This is not used to anyone. I've mentioned this before, but I think much like Lucius's backstory, people just forgot it.
It's the names. Too many names.
Yes, I have not. He was traveling with a man that I did business with. This
If it
man,
makes you feel any better about divulging clientele information, he's my brother.
oh well, I have no. To say that I've seen him, and who I've seen him with isn't a big deal. He was traveling with a man that wore all black, had a very wide brim, a bit of a blonde beard, was very short with his words. They just wanted to identify a spell scroll that they had found. That was it. They paid in gold and they left.
Any chance I can know what the spell scroll is as I pull out 10 platinum?
Yes, you may. It's a very old scroll. I'm not sure if you know much about Netherese wizards. It was one of their scrolls.
Okay.
Quite ancient. Very, very high level of magic. Not something that you could learn, just something that you could probably use once. But the scroll enabled them to open a portal to a plane of their choosing that was 300 feet in diameter. And could stay open for a vast period of time. About an hour or 2 hours or so, if I got the arcane readings correct.
Interesting. Well, it's good to keep tabs on family, and I leave the 10 platinum on the table. Thank you for that. Right there, Cyclops. Anything you're looking for?
Mike.
I need to sneeze. It wasn't my fault. Can I have a look at his spell scrolls and potions?
You sure can. Spell scrolls. So he has, in terms of spell scrolls, only 5. He has got a spell scroll of Disguise Self, a spell scroll of Mage Armor, and a spell scroll of Thunderwave. And then he has a spell scroll of Blur, and a spell scroll of Knock. Potions, he's got 3 normal potion, healing potions, 2 greater healing potions, a potion of lightning resistance, and then a potion of heroism.
Oakley dokley.
Would you like to buy any?
No, I think I'm right for now. But hopefully, in the future, we do come across each other's paths again.
Oh, not unless you make your way back here to Neverwinter.
We will be staying in Neverwinter for a while. But I will give you a wide berth for a while. Just until everything has died down with what happened at the docks. I'm pretty sure that we're not being followed or tracked, but I don't want to put you and your business at risk.
No, it's more of you have picked a side and you could be investigating us for all I know. And next thing I know, I've got guards kicking in my little inn's doors and raiding my place, and I'm gonna have to take contracts out to kill you and all your friends, and it just becomes messy. So it's better just to put a close sign on the door for now.
Yeah, if you feel like that's necessary, then you can do that. But I can assure you, we're no threat to you.
Until you get a job, of course.
Well, if we had a mutual understanding, then a job wouldn't really change anything.
Unless the job is to go raid that fence there and bring that devilishly handsome man who runs the joint into custody.
I have a soft spot for devilly handsome men.
If we were doing business together, then that would also put us at risk. So,
Yeah, but it seems like you have a little bit of immunity with your hack and slashing and walking out of there scot-free.
that's what happens when you get paid to do a job. I'm sure you understand that. You have people that hack and slash for you.
I don't speak about clients or what they do. It is the nature of the beast. Anyway, I've had a fantastic morning, and he shakes both your hands. Please enjoy your bow.
Oh,
And
Thank you. It is afternoon.
it is afternoon. But the day goes by quick.
But we shall see you sometime in the future, hopefully.
I hope not. Goodbye. And he slides his hand in the doors, clink, 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 open, and they slide open, and the 2 guards kind of stand and pop their head in and usher you out.
As we're walking out, I'll turn to Tacitus. Are you just gonna carry that around, or would you like to put it in my bag until we get back to the inn?
you expect us to be robbed?
I don't expect us to be robbed, but it is a very nice bow.
Never be too careful, no. You're right, Captain. Thank you very much. Put it in.
Alrighty. So while we had some guys going to do some shopping, what's everyone else wanting to do?
As they left to went on their own task, Jack just kind of walked off, and not stormed, but walked off towards the trade center.
Okay, nice. Doesn't take you too long at all to get there. What are you wanting to buy?
I'm gonna go and do the captain and the quartermaster's job. I'm gonna go get 2 flags made up for our ship.
Nice.
So I am going to get 2 flags made up. First being our privateer flag, being a green flag with a blue coin of a ship on it. In the center, it's a full green flag, and in the middle is a blue kind of tinted coin, and on the coin has a ship sailing in the ocean with like kind of a skull in the background. It's our privateer flag. And then a secondary flag done up that is just a full black flag with a gold coin, a full gold coin with a skull and crossbones on it.
Nice.
That's it.
Alrighty. What kind of quality? You wanting a high quality or?
Yeah.
Okay. Each one probably run you up 50 gold. And will take about 3 to 4 days to complete. But the gold, like the gold coin and the silver in it, they actually like hand sew in gold threaded cotton and silver stuff. So when it shines, it will actually be fully like shining and look gold.
100 gold for both flags.
Yeah.
Righty. Yeah, put the order in for that.
Nice. Being that you're making a pirate style flag as well, the maker asks for a discretion fee of 5 gold as well.
Give them 7.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. I'll get straight on it for you. And I'll even roll them in a way and put them in a singular kind of case so no one sees.
Walk out. And then I'm making my way to the docks as well after that.
Nice. What's everyone else doing? Tuk, Axel, Lucius.
I found a curb and I sat on it, and that is where I shall be.
Okay, nice.
I then picked her up and carried her to the tavern and put her in bed.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I just thank you profusely the entire way.
But like mumble thank yous, like
Yeah. Thank you so much. God. Thank you.
And multiple times along the way, I'd turn real accidentally and hit her head on the side of the wall, just to knock her out.
She passes out after the first one.
Yeah, good.
Brutal.
Oops, my bad. And then
Oh,
yeah,
you're
just,
being nice.
well, I carried you back to the tavern. And then I'll just wait in the tavern for everyone to get back.
Okay. Jack. Oh, sorry, Axel.
I would like to go back to the like tinker's shop or like shed where I picked up that empty shell of a warforged.
Easily done.
Is the guy still there?
He sure is.
What time is it? Morning? No, yeah, morning.
Yeah. No. It's late afternoon now. So it was probably about 1 o'clock when you saw Greysail. The announcement's probably at like 5:30, 6-ish. So it is roughly around 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Afternoon. I've come because I'm after a. Well, I was wondering if you can help me with a problem that I think I will soon have. In the coming weeks, we'll probably be setting sail on a ship with limited space, and I am a man of many tools. However, I don't want to carry all of them at once. Do you know of anything, any sort of thing where I can have, like, combine all these tools, or something that can help me have them all, and be able to use whatever tools I want, like swap and change.
Give me a sec. He comes up to you, like measures your thing, you hear some like banging and clanging, and then he comes out and wraps this belt around you, and then starts to hang various tools on it. There we go. A belt of tool carrying.
This is a regular belt.
Huh? It's
This is
just
just a regular
it's
belt.
a regular belt, but made nicely, like a proper carpenter's style belt with good pockets, good pouches, good hanging stuff on it.
I was thinking of something more smaller that I could just fit in like my pocket or bag or something.
Mm. Mm. Ah, ah. And he goes away, comes back, and then he comes out and he's got like this leather thing, and he rolls it out, and there's all these tools tucked in a really nice way, and then he rolls it up again, and then he puts it in, puts it in your belt. Ah, there we go.
Does this carry all the artisan's tools?
Majority of them, yeah.
How much will this cost?
Without the tools, you can supply your own tools. 4 gold pieces.
I'll take it for now. Until I find what I'm looking for.
What are you looking for, Josh? I don't know. I don't know exactly what you're looking for. You're a bit vague with your...
Almost like a Leatherman type thing, I would say. Like a tool, but multi-purpose, maybe.
Get out of it.
But yeah, I'm looking for a multi-purpose tool to purchase.
He does
But I will,
does not have one.
I will take one of his pouch thing. For now.
Alrighty. Jack, what are you doing on the docks?
I'm heading towards the like harbour master area, like where the harbour master, or like even if there is like just a straight up ship repair, like kind of kiosk or something, head towards that.
There is one in there. At the moment, though, it's currently on lockdown. There's still the presence of the guards there that are kind of blocking off majority of the ship working kind of areas that you've seen. You're not sure how long they're going to be there for. As you approach and kind of ask the guards, they say, "We're here until they order us out. Sorry for the inconvenience. It's on full lockdown." But you definitely know there are some in there. Just at the moment, it's about all locked off.
Then I'm gonna go to just like a duck down an alley, just wherever. Not looking to hide too much, but just go in the alley. I'm gonna rip out a piece of paper from my little tiny notebook, and then I'm gonna, as best I can, draw the marker that's on my arm. And then I'm going to put my book away and have the piece of marker, and then I'm gonna head back to the tavern.
What did you draw? Sorry, the market.
The marker that's on my arm, my forearm.
Right.
I'm just going to draw like a best I can, not a drawer, but just as best as Jack can draw it. And then I'm going to head towards the farmer's market, but the tavern side of it.
Right.
Make my way there.
Okay. Towards the salty spoon.
Yep.
Okay. Easily done. You make your way to the salty spoon and make your way in.
I'll head to the bar and lean over it and just signal for a drink.
How can I help, mate?
I'll slide. I'll just like have my hand flat on the table and slide it across, and have 2 platinum under my hand, and just say, "Stories, old tavern tales."
Interesting.
About 2 things in particular.
And what's
And
the
I'll
other
kinda
thing?
Split the coins to like kind of have them be like, doubling down on not doubling down, split the deck and fucking blackjack. And I'll slide kind of one a little bit further forward, and I'll say, "Any information you got on the boat on the ship called the Jackal?"
Please hold. He pours you a beer, slides it to you, rolls up your piece of parchment, takes the gold, and he waddles on back. About 15 minutes so pass, and then he comes out with a small tome. This will provide you some clarity on that mark. Good luck to you with it. And then he pulls out a little rolled up piece of note. And this is some information that we have discovered about said vessel.
I'll just like give it a quick thumb through just to like see there's actually information there, and then I'll tuck it in my
Yeah,
jacket.
the tome is like an actual book. It is called the tome. Sorry, not the tome. It's called Ventures into the Void and Realms Beyond.
At all.
And the note, as you unravel it, it has kind of like almost dot points of dates and then a brief description as you just like go through, and there's probably about 11 or 12 kind of things.
But I'll neck the beer, and then I'll leave 5 gold coin on the counter, and then I'll just head back to our tavern.
Nice. So it's all probably about the 4:30, 5 o'clock time as everyone starts to get back to the tavern.
I'd like to do something else, please.
What would you like to do?
As me and Tacitus are heading back, I'd like to stop at a couple of shops. First one being a place that sells sails.
A place that says sales would have to be down on the docks.
And all the docks closed.
Correct, yeah.
Well, that's bullshit. Heading straight back there then. Sad face.
Alrighty. So you've all met back at the tavern.
If I'd walk in last from like going fucking everywhere in this goddamn city, I'm just gonna walk in, walk past the group, and then just kind of as I'm walking past Passus and Xanthia, I'm just gonna say, you owe me 200 gold for doing your jobs, and then I'm gonna go up to my room and lock the door.
It's weird how he doesn't
Teenager, isn't
talk to us about anything and then blames us for him not communicating. That's so 12 years old of him.
You're gonna listen to My Chemical Romance up there?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, that's so good.
But I guess I'll buy him a beer tonight.
I'm actually gonna head off to the announcement if anyone wants to go.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Are you two staying here? And I'll look at Tuk Tuk and Tacitus. See how they're
Galhana
doing.
here?
I don't know.
I'm gonna pull over one of our crew. If I remember their names, which is unlikely. It's been so long. Okay.
I'd be the captain.
Thalia. That's one of the names, right?
Yeah.
Are you telling me or asking me?
I'm gonna pull over Thalia, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, we're just heading out for a little bit. Can you look after these two?" And I'll like push over like 5 silver.
You don't have to pay me, Captain. I'm happy to look after the people of the crew.
Yeah, but look, if they cause you any trouble, I want to make sure that you're well compensated.
And she looks over and she's like, I don't think they're going to be causing me much trouble in their current state.
Yeah, you don't know. They start throwing up everywhere. This is a cleaning fee then.
Oh. Well, okay. Thank you. And she takes it, puts it into a little pocket.
I'll give him a little pat each on the shoulder and start heading out with Lucius.
Yeah, if Galhana's there, I'm just talking to her at the bar, but I'm like half asleep in my chair.
She actually, seeing how messed up you are, she makes you like this very hearty stew.
Oh,
It
my darling.
makes you feel
Oh.
slightly better, but your body still aches. Like you're like, oh, this is so good, but you still feel like absolute crap.
I try to conjure you another rose to give to her, but it's like a piece of leaf or a stick. Like, here,
It smells
go.
like fart.
Take it. Nature buddies.
It smells like a fart, but nature buddy, thanks, bro.
Nature
Gotta
buddies.
sit it on my chair.
Before I leave though, I'll go up to Jack's room as well and knock on his door and say, hey, like we're heading out to the announcement if you want to come.
Smells.
Oh.
Dun, dun. When I was a young boy.
And I'll step
Sitting there
back from the
putting up
door and
fucking
like,
eyeliner.
Brushing my hair down in front of my face.
as I'm walking away, I'll be like, yeah, like he didn't sleep like the rest of us slept. He's probably like taking a nap. That makes sense. No worries at all. And then as I pass the bar on the way out, I'll say to the person behind the bar, I'll say, unless it's Tacitus's missus. Is there multiple people behind the bar?
No, it's just the one. At
Okay.
this time of the afternoon.
Yeah. I'll say, hey, our friend's up in this room. He's just taking a nap at the moment, but when he wakes up, can you give him a hot meal and a beer, and I'll slide across. 4 silver?
3 silver's enough.
Okay.
She's like, oh, not a problem. I can definitely do that.
Perfect. Axel, are you coming with us?
Yeah, I'll come.
Okay. Are we all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's head out.
Nice. You make your way towards Castle Neverwinter. As you approach, you can see there's quite a few people built like in this area, and it's kind of between the gate and the bridge, and you can see up there's kind of like a podium to deliver this stuff. There's people murmuring and talking about this announcement. As you begin to approach, you can see there are a few guards pocketed around, and you see Commodore Grayscale, and she kind of waves at you. As she's looking a lot chipper, as she's kind of like towards the back with a few Marines just kind of located around her. Are you heading over?
Yeah, I'll head over. I'll say, hey, Commodore, you're looking a lot more well rested.
Oh, yeah, I had a little nap and then bit of food, and I'm feeling heaps better. I did my best. So what's about to happen now was no doing of my own, but I did my best, just to let you know.
That sounds very ominous. Should we be here?
Yeah, you can definitely be here. Yeah, you can definitely be here.
Okay. Any other information, or that's all we're going with?
Oh, no. But after this, we can head back up to my office. I have something to give you, and also another job, if you wish.
We are half partying at the moment, so by half partying, I don't mean that half of us are partying. I mean that we're half of a party. So I'd have to go chat with everyone else to make sure that they're all good with taking up a job, but we'd love to see the offer.
It's nothing as strenuous as this. More of a personal ask, as the city is a little bit tense right now, and I would prefer not to send guards off for it. It is quite an easy task for your skills.
Absolutely.
And as she says that, you can hear this loud, like, trumpeting noise. And as as it does, all the crowd begins to die, and Commodore Graysail points up to the podium that's kind of coming out of the castle. As it does, you see from where you are, this woman with really long blonde hair that's kind of got these white robes on with armor pieces hanging off. She's carrying a very large staff with this glowing red jewel on top. I'll send you a photo in the story.
My girl.
Not quite.
Lady Silverhand the second.
No, not Lady Sylvain.
Tell us you have a type without telling us you have a type.
Yeah.
As she stands there, she says, "Good evening, citizens of Neverwinter." And her voice is being projected magically, you can tell, as it kind of like rings out over the area. As you know, there have been some guard operations within the city, as we have found that there have been some corruption within our ranks. However, with the daring efforts of our military guards and also our seafaring officers and sailors, and also the brave work of a very competent and promising group of adventurers, we were able to thwart this corruption, capture those involved, and arrest many. It's my pleasure to announce this adventuring group that has done this city a great service. And as she steps back to the side and her arms come out, you see the group of other adventurers that were on the boat with you. The Northern Orphans, heroes of the city, and
Ew.
and they're here to get our gratitude. And as they step forward and all take a bow, you can see some medals are placed onto them, and a big bag of gold is given to them each. They bravely frauded this corruption, and without them, this small, unwanted act would not have happened. So, to the Northern Orphans, we thank you. And the crowd cheers. And as you guys are there looking around, you see Commodore Graysail like give you like the awkward thumbs up, like, I did my best, guys. But they all bow when this woman says, "Thank you for all those that have attended. We have rooted out this corruption, and Neverwinter will be stronger for it. Thank you." And she gives the Northern Orphans a clap, and they all head back inside.
Is that it? Is the
Yeah.
party over? Okay, we follow Grayscale back to our tower.
As you do, you make your way inside to a very familiar sight, and Commodore Graysail says, "Apologies for that. I tried to get you some recognition. However, the leadership felt that common cell swords was not a..."
Were they not also common cell swords? We were both hired to do jobs. They're called the Northern Orphans. That is the most cell-swordy name.
That's because they're all orphans. I think some of them even met in the same orphanage.
Okay, that doesn't negate the point.
I'm just saying that the raid on the docks was very successful. However, they didn't really want to highlight that fact.
So, damaging a neighbouring family's house with a fireball is much more commendable.
They wanted to hide that fact due to PR reasons. However, all I want you to know is that I did try my best to get you some recognition.
Well, as long as we get something out of it, I guess there's no problems.
You do. For your great work to the city, you have acquired a vacant lot and all property on it. And she slides over a deed to the warehouse and dock that you raided.
Well,
And all property on it.
Fuck recognition.
we very much appreciate that, Commodore. Now, you did say there was a job?
Correct. Small job. Because of the recent, let's say, removal from position, we need to promote one of the army's current captains to fill his position. It's a simple task. He is only 3 days south of Neverwinter here. Drop this letter off, and then return.
Sounds simple enough.
Carrier fee is 150 gold.
And where is this letter going?
That's called Helm's Hold. There's an army camp, fortress, and training area there. If you just take the main road out of the city and follow that, you'll hit Helm's Hold.
And who are we delivering this to?
Captain Harshnag.
The man,
Myth.
The legend.
the legend.
And what does he look like, just so we make sure we give it to the right person?
He's 10 foot tall.
You'll see him.
Okay, that gives me no idea what you're talking about at all. Excellent.
He's a frost giant.
He is a frost giant. Of course he is. And are we getting lent any horses, cart?
You can be lent some horses, yes, if you require some.
Excellent.
She writes down on it like a form. Take this to the stables, and all costs will be charged back to the office. However, please return them.
Of course.
Horses can get quite expensive.
Okay. That shouldn't be an issue. I will just confirm everything with our crew first. We'll just take the base crew. The rest can start getting everything ready in our new abode.
Yeah, do with it with what you wish.
And we thank you very much.
Just try to keep it legitimate this time. Maybe open up an actual repair ship wharf.
Wouldn't be a bad start. And then I bid her farewell. Start heading out. If anyone else wants to come as well. Unless you have some questions.
No, I bow and follow you out.
Heading back to the inn. Tuk and Tacitus still chilling at the tables.
While you guys were doing that, Jack, was there anything you were doing while they went to the announcement?
Yeah, just in my room, taking off my jacket and all my armor and gloves and stuff, putting in the bed, and then having the marker out. And then already being cranky and tired, I'm going to stay up again all night and slowly go through each thing. go through the. I'll start with the notes about the jackal first, and then after I'm done with those, slowly go through the market. But that can be a later thing. I'll do that on stream.
You're not doing that on the stream?
We don't have to. If it's up to you, we did a lot of.
No, we
more
can do it on
dialogue,
the stream.
It's up to you. It's up.
Yeah, you're not getting out of it that easy. Okay, so the jackal.
Oh shit!
The jackal has been traveling around a little bit. So what you have learnt is that the jackal and the captain of it has a few ships under his belt now. 3 other ships. One is called the Water's Crown. One is called the Osprey. And one is called the Burning Skull. They've been traveling around the coast doing a lot of, from what you can tell, from what you can tell, from what the note has said, some piracy raids focusing mainly on armed merchant ships. And what the notes have said is that once they have raided the ships, they will take weapons and food, and that is it. And then just leave everyone. Like, minimal killing. It's usually a quick action. They board, they secure the crew, they take the weapons, take the cannons, take some food, and then they leave. They've been seen in the following ports as well. They've been seen in Neverwinter. They've been seen in Rithram, in Waterdeep, and recently they've been seen in Luskan, the City of Sails, which is north of Neverwinter.
Okay. Okay. Once I finish reading the all of it for that, I'll unwrap my arm and then start into the book home.
Okay. So this is a thick, like, I wouldn't say thick as in big, but like small writing, dense information. There's a lot
Staying up all
going on.
night and like just this is
Give me a investigation check with advantage as you're spending your night reading through it.
straight roll because I'm exhausted.
Yeah, would be
4.
4. Even with high rolls, this is a kind of book that would take you a few days to get through. But with a 4, with the basic stuff that you find, pretty much you just do, a child's flick through it to try to find your mark. You find it. So, it has a name called Holonasha. Also known as the Hunger Below.
Oh no.
Holonasha is said to said to be part squid. And when his powers appear, it usually leaves behind a black tar-like substance. He also has almost this internal, never-ending war between his brother called Bolonathog. Him who watches beyond the stars. And as you're reading that, you make the link that that is one of the mind flayers worship that god, or that elder evil as it's called.
I'm just gonna try something kind of after reading it for a bit. I'm gonna like kind of look at my mark and then using the same ability I used to cast Mage Hand, and just kind of throw that at the mark and say, "Hole and Ash, do you want?" And just try and do it, just see if anything happens.
Nothing happens. As you cast the Mage Hand, your mind links, and you can feel it, to your sword. To the silvery sword. So that's where that link is.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna spend the rest of the night just getting through as much of the book as I can before I just pass out.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
Walking in. What's is Tuk and Tacitus going to bed?
Tuk and Tacitus, what are you doing?
You go first.
I probably would have passed out on a table first. So if I didn't get taken to bed, I would still be on a table.
Yeah, you would have got taken to bed.
Okay, I am in bed, passed out, drilling, snoring.
I'm probably doing the same, but later in the evening, like 2 or 3 in the morning or whatever, I wake up and remember something, and we can do that either now or later, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we can do it now. We've still got 12 minutes or so left.
Cool. Cool. I'm doing this because I totally forgot that I did know this. I wake up in a cold panic and go, Bluebeard, Bluebeard, and stumble, hungover and feeling terrible towards Jack's door. Knock on it. Jack, wake the fuck up! Wake up! Anything?
Jack?
Oh,
Yeah, no, I will. I'll just swing the door open with massive bags under my eyes, and like I'm just wearing my like pirate shirt, and you can see the mark on my arms. I'm just like there, just like what?
Jesus, you look how I feel. Jarl Bluebeard. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, the dude who you said before has your brother, or may know something about him.
I forgot about that. Not forgot about it, the guy who my brother is with at the minute doesn't exactly look like a frost giant. What's going on? Do you know anything about him other than that?
Passing stories. He apparently is really tall.
Yeah, he's
Right.
a frost giant.
Yeah, I don't know, man. heard, yeah, tails, but no, I don't know if that's true or not. I heard he eats, like, displacer beasts. I don't know if that's true.
Okay. Okay, cool. Look, we both need sleep. I think you more than me, somehow. Okay? Sorry for waking you. Sorry for wasting your time.
No, I haven't slept yet, but I don't know much about him, but if I just take a stab, if he's a frost giant, he's probably somewhere in the waters up north. It's cold up there. I'd say he'd probably stick around his home turf.
Sense. Alright. Sorry for bothering you with something you already knew. I totally forgot.
Yeah,
Me, the player, Bentley, totally forgot. You see my face come over Tacitus' face and go, oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, I saw the name call, I was like, looking at you like, oh, I look at Tacitus.
Yeah, no, that was a persuasion roll, absolutely. I didn't think,
Yeah.
I wasn't lying to you then.
Yeah, correct. Cool. That's it. Nothing for me. I just look fucking just toddler cranky because I haven't slept.
That's me.
Excellent.
Close the door.
So as I walk into the bar with the other two,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say I think it's best that we don't tell the rest of the team about the orphans and how they were praised at the ceremony.
I agree.
If we can agree, yep. Because I seeing Jack today, he looks a little bit close to the edge, and I don't really want to push him over just yet.
I think we tell them eventually, but not today or tomorrow.
No, I think we just tell them about the deed, about the ship, and about the job.
And then after the job, we might tell them.
Maybe. Depends if we've had the chance to kill off the orphans yet.
Well-
But then I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, whoa, who said we are gonna kill the orphans?
Who said anything about that?
You did just then.
You're thinking real dark, man. I mean, if you're
What?
into that, I'm there. But you can't just
No.
be saying that kind of stuff out loud.
What?
And then, buddy, Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
goodness.
And then I'm gonna sit at the bar, get a beer, and if there's anyone around, I'm just gonna turn and say, "Hey, were you at the ceremony?"
Let's roll a cheeky D100.
There's 100 people in there.
No, well, I'll go that lame thing. There's just some pompous rich bitch just telling us everything's fine, but really, they control the information that comes out. So, how do we know it's true? They could be lying
Yeah.
to us.
Absolutely. You know, someone was telling me there about that group. So a group got like praised for doing something for the city.
Yeah.
But I heard they killed a whole family.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. You know, the deep state does this. They try to blind us with these little problems to get us not to look at the bigger picture.
Absolutely. That's an evil group. It's an evil group and it's getting praised by an evil government. And I'm gonna slide the fuck away from that. That is not the kind of crazy I'm looking for.
He starts to try to like talk you down a rabbit hole, like as you're leaving, like getting your attention, trying to maintain eye contact.
I don't even look at him, I just walk straight back over to the table and then after a couple of minutes I'll go find another table and try again.
Alrighty. Give us a general persuasion check. Let's see how much untruth you can sow in this local one tavern.
Like, it won't be all untruth, it'll be like little bits of, oh, like I heard they crashed down a roof on a family's home. And like little things like that.
Yep.
And then maybe sprinkling in some extra terrible stories of, oh, I heard they were up north like a couple of months ago and they just demolished half a town. Like that kind of stuff, you know, just little bits here and there.
It's just little demolish half a town.
Yeah.
They're called orphans because they killed the kids' parents right in front of them.
Yeah.
They're terrible people.
You guys are terrible people.
Advantage because they've been drinking.
No,
Oh,
I'll tell you if there's
Advantage
advantage.
because I'm cute.
Yeah.
Ooh.
was it persuasion?
Yeah.
Persuasion. Performance. Oh, what did I get? 16. 24.
Okay. Cool.
Oh no, 22. Come on.
Yeah. You could have sowed some discourse. They seem pretty receptive and believable to it. You guys are pretty much locals here. Yeah.
And that's how I spend my night before I go to bed. But before I go to bed, I'll also check on everyone. Check if Jack got the hot food or that Tuk Tuk's nice and rugged up in a little cocoon ball.
Tuk Tuk's
Yeah.
fine. Jack got the food, and everyone is bedding down for the night.
Still outside my door.
No, I don't care. It's on you if you eat it or not.
Yeah, I
It's
stood in
all
it.
that counts.
It's a footprint in it.
Is the beer gone as well, or you just open the door, grab the beer, and close it back up again?
It's still there, but there might be a sip or two taken out of it. You don't know.
Oh, perfect. And then that's where I'll go to bed.
Alrighty. And with that, with everyone falling to bed after a big day with a new job and a new wharf and half a ship, that's where we're in tonight's session. Yeah, great session.
Great session.
Awesome
Hell
stuff.
yeah.
A bit of RP.
Fantastic.
And a level up. How good, team.
Oh, cool.
No, no level
We love
up.
it.
No level up.
We got a wharf, a ship, and a level up. Wow, today's a great day.
No level up.
Today's a
What
shit
an
day.
awesome DN.
Fucking give you a level down in a second. You drug addicts. No, you're not
8.
addicts.
Gotta try it once.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we definitely aren't addicts. We rolled though.
Yeah. But I will be trying it again. I want a fun.
So Robert, yeah, you've only got another day left of that. Alright.
Yeah, okay. I need to find something to use it on. To the fighting pits. That or I'm robbing a house.
Why
Oh
not both?
shit. Uno las dos.
Robbing an orphan.
Yeah, the orphans, the northern orphans.
Yeah, go kill them first.
I say we go break into their place, steal the medals they got, and then we can wear them.
They probably got
Roll
given
the
a
money.
house too. Ridiculous.
I mean, we got given a dog.
But we
Exactly.
earned
Better
that
than them.
doc. We earned that.
did.
They didn't earn it.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Mm,
Not
a
out.
lot of blood. Yeah.
Very good. Well, for those that are watching, thank you for jumping on in and watching this adventuring group, and it's all its fun. Yeah, the pieces start putting together before you can set sail.
Another 6 episodes and we might have the ship together.
We're gonna express order all the parts
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Yeah. Express shipping. With the tracking number.
Well, you guys could have just robbed a ship or something, you know.
Eh,
Not too late.
Nah. We're good,
have
we're
2
good.
ships.
Start a fleet.
Yeah.
We need way more people though.
Oh yeah.
You need more people as it is.
That's what I'm saying. We're only at like half crew. Not even.
Do we have skeleton crew or are we not even that?
Not even that.
Oh shit.
Can I have some skeletons?
Because we don't count as crew.
No.
So we need
That's
we need so many more people.
Hmm?
So we're too good to be crew.
Well, if you want to form the crew, then you have to have people in the officer positions. So
I thought that was
Nah.
fun.
So you can technically sail it. I read into the stuff. You can technically sail with it. However, it's considered. There's a condition that's set to when you've got less than the number of crew. So it means all your sailing checks are made with disadvantage. All your gunnery checks are made for disadvantage. Everything to do with the ship is made with disadvantage. So you can 100% sail. It's just
I see.
spicy.
No, thank you.
I choose life.
But yeah, thank you all for watching. Please give us a like, give us a follow on YouTube. It all helps, even just a little bit. And yeah, we'll be on again next week, Tuesday, for our Dragonlance campaign. And then the following Thursday, for the next episode of the Corsairs of the Coin. So thank you all for watching. Have a great night and an awesome weekend.